We got a 50 NL in the top right here. We are on the list. The game plan for tonight is 4 50 NLs and 3 10 NLs. The games are there. I think that is the most common that I would like. And we are going to try to get all those games. So there we go. We got 3 and 2 so far. We're looking pretty good. I may add more 10 Ls or some 6 max, but I haven't really decided yet. So we will see. 4 on the turn's not bad. We're going to go ahead and bet the value. Hey, win the first pot. Cool. I'm not going to wait on this one. I'm just going to post. And put this about here. And we can make that a little bit bigger. Ooh, post into 7 deuce suited. We got a 7. Hey, there's our fourth 50. Nice. All right, looks good. This table's pretty dead. We're going to go ahead and 3-bet. Huh? Somebody's at the door?
Yeah, I can't get up.
Shit. Hang on, I'll be right back, guys. I'll get it. I'm in the middle of a hand, but I'll get it. Look at this. I nutted it. I was going to get up and walk away, but I nutted it. I'm just going to go ahead and keep betting. He should have a lot of 2-pair combos. You can also have 10-9. I guess we just jam. If he's full housed, he's full housed. All right, you guys tell me what happened. Who is that? Somebody there, darling.
Well, somebody definitely knocked.
Somebody definitely knocked.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Oh, and he calls with the ace-king. Sorry, we're going to be dealing with this barking for a second, guys. All right. Hang on, I'm going to mute the mic. Don't think there's at any point we could have gotten this player off that. He limped, called a raise, and then checked down. Kind of silly. This one was limp, limp, limp. Shush, Sarge. This one was limp, limp, limp. We raised. Two players called.
it's okay, baby.
Thank you, darling.
You did a good job. You protected us from the monsters. No, they're gone. They're gone. I know.
I'm still going to check it. I'm going to check this one, too. King, Queen's a thing.
No.
It's not very common, but I don't think we can bet for value and get called by much unless he has exactly like pocket 8s or ace 10, but no. I could bluff this, but I'm going to go ahead and let it go. There we go. Came back at 24.44. Currently looking at 24.55, so we already made 11 bucks. The old ace king here. Gonna raise this one. I'm gonna go ahead and check this. We can make a case for betting sometimes. Check, check, check. Did you order anything? Things get riled up. I don't mind the 3-bet. So this player's short stack, usually meaning they're very tight. This is interesting. Full pot bet. I'm going to let it go. I do think we can call here. Get called twice, kind of bad, but the 4 is kind of amazing. 3-bet takes it down up here. Queen in the river. I could go for the blocker bet here, but I'm just going to check. Should be good often enough. There should be more draws. Yeah, the jack's good. What did the other guy have? Ace-king? 5 deuce. Wow, he had a power draw. He could have bet right through. He could have definitely pushed us both off. Ah, this guy 2-outed. I mean, that's why you don't put a short stack on the table. I don't know what to tell you, bro. See a limp from Busto, who is pretty loose from my recollection. So I don't mind raising. Or I don't mind playing pots with him, but I do think raising is more important here. Just to kind of assert a hand. Pretty good. Probably going to have to bet a couple times. I'm going to go ahead and bet half pot. Hey, we take it right down. The cold call here is the problem from Catanex. This limp here, not such a big deal. I like checking, because if we're ahead, we're way ahead. If we're behind, we're way behind. I don't think we get 3 streets, so we can go for 2. This call is usually flush draw. We're going to go ahead and call. The back door gets there. Catanex backs off. We're going to check and hopefully win. Ace-queen, limp called with ace-queen. Don't know why Catanex decided not to 3-bet and then took the initiative with the jacks. That's really bad. He should not be betting the turn. What is your advantage in betting the turn here? Now, could I have bet the river? For sure, but this player's supposed to have the flush, so it's just kind of weird that he limp called with ace-queen. Catanex decided to play it a little opposite than normal. I think I want one more 10 and L, so I'm going to get on the list. There's plenty of 50 and Ls we can rotate through. We don't even need the 6 max. And I'm not really in that mood, which is fine. I mean, I could play 1 6 max, but if we can, you know, there's 6 50 and Ls going, which is enough for me to run 4 and have doubles and ditches for half an hour at a time. Unless I go on a really sick run, and who's complaining about that? You know, if I double up on 3 tables within a half an hour of each other, playing 50 and L, I'm not going to complain about having to play an extra 10 and L or playing some 6 max. I still think the player made less than if he had raised, because we would have gotten into something, but like, I have zero doubt if I hit a 3 that it's good. Well, not zero, but significantly less. I'm really only 3-betting here to cut the field. Baby got stack. We are absolutely going to 3-bet. Yeah, if this player goes, we're going to call, obviously. We expect it. Wow, he trapped with aces. Good for you. Queen, please. 2-outer. Don't short stack. Don't short stack. Make me think about it when I call you. You deserve to get unlucky. 3-bet this guy pre-flop. Bet half pot on the flop. Probably going to check a lot of turns here if he calls. No, he didn't call. I know you. Nutshell 3-betting. Who was that? That was Robin Steele. Check. I could definitely bet it, but I don't think there's any value in it. I think check raising is a little bit more valuable. I was thinking he's either going to get sticky or he's just going to ditch, so we might as well check raise. Because a jack, an 8, a king, a queen, an ace. All these cards are bad for me, either in that they kill action or they make me the loser. So. Sure. Look at this, and he's betting it. I mean, he could have the 9 of hearts. That would have been complicated. So Cat X makes this big raise, which is kind of... Wow. Well, I'm calling. I kind of have to at that point. Because we get ultimate payoff if we hit. This bet is super small. It's supposed to be the ace with the king of spades. I don't know if I'd even bet it. The call, I love. This guy's all in. We're just going to fold. I don't think the open-ender would be any good. We're going to check. Somebody could have the queen of spades for sure right here. This guy likes limping and doesn't want to bet his own hand, so 10-10. I don't agree with the C bet, but everything else is great. It's whatever, but if we hit, we'll get it all. Alright, whatever. Hey, there's a jack. Again, don't be a short stack. There's nothing to think about with a short stack. I call getting better than 3-1. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Alright, we got a double there. Cracking some hands. Cracking aces, cracking kings. Pretty good flop. Yeah, he doesn't have an ace very often. Make the wheel. I am going to bet. You never know. Sometimes he's got a queen. What can call you? A bad player. That's what can call me. Pocket tens. Like, hilarious. Like, what else do I ever have? What do I have that you can ever beat? Just stone bluffs? But what stone bluffs do I have? Even king queen has a pair. Even queen 9 has a pair. Not bad. We may check jam here. Oh, I thought he'd go for it. I guess he didn't have anything. He might have had like a pair of eights or something. Ace queen? I guess I could have gotten paid. But when they bet full pot, they just have nothing on these flops. It's just hilarious. Hey, thanks to boss. Much appreciated, my man. Ugh. Queen's a bad card. Super bad card, actually. To the point where I don't even want to call this. Because my thought is King 10 or King Queen or King Jack. All those hands are doing really well against me. He could have had me just dead to a Jack. Yeah, I think we give that up pretty easily. And we can easily have King 10. Shit, even Ace Jack got there. This table is big. Yeah. Sitting at 24.84. About 40 bucks ahead in about 17 minutes. Not bad. Pretty good hourly rate. I'm going to get off this table, do the double and ditch. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 more 10 and L9 max, so we'll just be patient and get on there. This raise is not enough. This raise is fucking stupid. You need aces here. Or you need aces, kings, ace, king. Because this raise is dumb. Because this raise is so small, you're going to get jammed on a ton. But you're never going to get a fold through. Ever. Watch him jam. Great way to go broke to a pair of eights, bro. Eights, jacks, threes. Even the jack 10 clubs. I don't know about ace jack. But this player is so generally bad that this can just be ace king. I wouldn't have called with an under pair. This is a Tom Dwan effect. The player is so hyper aggressive that when he gets big pairs, they get paid off. That is absolutely how you get crushed by a pocket pair. You give yourself zero chance to escape. Some players are okay with that. Some players are like, you know what, if a guy flops a set when I have aces, that's whatever. But it's not. You can actually defend. You don't have to lose at all. What's up, Lopez? How you doing, my man? Ooh, kings. Good to see you guys.
Hello there.
And check back. You win. It's a pretty easy one to get away from. Good to see you guys here. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to post. Oh, we got the aces. Here we go. Let's hear it. Spade draw posted into. No action. I haven't gotten any action on aces the past couple days. Player bets. I am going to raise. This should buy me the river. Is this the same challenge you're doing like 3 or 4 moments back as a new one? New one. Somebody's running hot. You got one out, bro. Equity smash. It's a pretty good flop. I'll just bet it. This player's kind of a dope. We are going to check. We could have definitely bet taking a free shot at busting him off a chop, but look, I mean, he's a dope. He's going to call with king, queen and stuff, right? So we have to give him a chance to own himself. 2 pair. We maybe could have gotten it there. You're supposed to have flush draws too. I cannot win enough off of you to flop a set and make it profitable, so we're going to let it go. General rule, I like 10x. So if I had to call $1.69 there, I would have had to have the ability to win $16.90 off of him by calling that. And after that call, that would have put 320 left, $4 in the pot, and he doesn't have enough. I don't have enough to cover behind. So it's like here, if this gets raised to $4, we can call, but if it gets raised to 6, we can't because we need 20 times. That's a pretty good flop. Not bad. I guess we make a little bet here just to build up. We can get checks on turn. Nobody had anything. How does nobody have anything? Appreciate y'all being here. If you haven't been here in a while, man, there's a lot of new things, sub-commands. You can also use the Metachlorian points, the little thing at the bottom of the chat, the little cell-looking thing. You can use those points to set them off. It'll just cost you the points you have. You're also earning Stream Elements points, which are completely different. So, exclamation point commands, you'll see the Stream Elements come up with what commands you can use, and the Twitch commands is the other one. I figured I'm using both. It doesn't hurt me to have both, so why not? Right? Give you guys more stuff for free. Sitting at $24.91, which doesn't sound right. It might be more. It might need to update. Can't be a 3 of diamonds. I'm going to take another 10-0 on the side. You guys will see it over here. Sure. Yeah, I know you can't see the whole thing, but we run out of screen space. You can see most of it, though, on this one. Oh, my man went nuts for fucking... Oh, I didn't mean to raise that. I meant to click this. So the guy under the gun opened with Queen 10. He gets called twice. Guy flops top pair and a flush draw on him. The guy bet $450. The guy jams for 84. Dude calls off $44. I'll go ahead and bet. This is an accidental raise pre-flop. Ooh, I don't mind that. I'm going to check. Diamond sucks. I'm just going to check. 6-7, Jack 7. No good, gentlemen. Min raised the fucking 10-9 offsuit by accident. Queens. Get 3-bet by UC. We're going to 3-bet this player. Sometimes I'd 4-bet that. I'm going to give him credit. Pretty good flop. Three-bet by Cat and X almost instantly. No 15 today. There's 4 of them here. I am going to go ahead and bet. This is kind of blockery. If he raises me, I'm fucked. He did have King Queen. But he would have bet more on that river, so I think it's fine. Yeah, these 4 are 15L. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's fine to bet that way with those 8s. You know, we get to the showdown. Sometimes we get called by ace highs on this. Ace queen would definitely call. Queens. Oh, we got him. Ace in the river's nice. Can he have deuces or fours? Yeah. I don't think we fold, though. I don't know why he's ever going to try this. What else am I going to have? I don't know why he's going to try that. Coach, no short stacking. It's hilarious. He bet bigger than I would have on the river. He really went for it. Look at this. This is tough. Not too tough. How am I doing? Get away from it for one raise pre-flop. Oh, you're on your phone. Okay, I get it. Opening loose because this is a 10 and L. All right, you win. Ten's bad. 10 gives up a lot of showdown for a lot of hands that limp call, so I'm going to fold.
Hello there.
You got it, Mozzie. That's how you do it. The delay does happen, but it worked. Check. Fold. Sure. Short stack, why not? Just gonna call this. What happened to this fucking table? Three bet here. I was gonna three bet it myself. Just waiting. Nice. Appreciate y'all. We're sitting at 24.79. So we're up a bit. Only on for about 30 minutes, so I don't mind it. What are we ahead? Like 35, something like that. Just kind of fluttering around that area, waiting for a big hand. I guess we try this table for one more round. See if it fills back up. But there's other 10 and L's and I'm going to get on the list. Because there's no point in playing on a dead table. Okay. Look at this. All in and rejam. If nobody's got a full house, you people are retarded. That is fucking retarded. I was thinking this guy would have the overpair, but it's fucking ludicrous that he had it. He just gave away everything he won. He had aces and then kings, or he had kings and then aces back to back. He was at 140 bucks and just gave it all away. Just the worst fucking player. We flop a 10. Player calls. I do pick up the diamond draw. He's going to have some jacks, but he's going to have a lot of king queens and stuff, so I'm just going to check. 10 on the river is kind of awesome. I think we just go real big. Yeah. He had like king queen. Which is fine. He doesn't have many outs against us. Grinding's been rough for me lately in 10 and L, but decent at 25 and L. I mean, nothing wrong with that. I'm just going to check here. Could have definitely raised, but don't know this player. Go ahead. We got a short stack up front. Min opening. It's Bash. He's just gotten tilted. He's reloaded for 30 after losing like 200. So we're trying to get him to jam. Come on. He calls. Even if stacks jams, we're going to call off. I'm not folding if he open rips. I'm still not folding. Oh, this is unfair. Ace King's still good, sir. And it holds. I love it. Thanks for the dough, yo. Come on. Get your nose open. Come on. Come on. Put another 30 on the table. Not bad. I might decide to stay deep because he's tilty. Hello. Bad price. I think we just check here. Okay. He can definitely have two pair. But he can also have garbage. He overbet that pot too. I mean, if nobody's supposed to have an ace, you don't have to overbet. You're thinking too much, man. That's 10 and L. I'm take another 10 and L on the side. Pick up more outs. Really? He's a super donkey. The problem is I need to hit. probably an overpair, so I probably had more outs than I was even counting. Ten on the turn. $24.97. I am going to go for the 3-bet. Otherwise, I feel like Catanex or NBC is going to go for it too often if we just call. This player can be kind of wild, but they're not too crazy pre-flop. Well, that prices us in. The only bad part about this raise is when we hit an ace, we have to call off. Because he's going to have too many queen-queen, jack-jack, king-king combos. But obviously on this one, we're just going to let it go. You win, man. That's fine. Queens. More money in the pot, please. King of the turn sucks on this one hand I'm on. This isn't bad. I'm going to act like I'm protecting an overpair. Ace King. We have to bet big like that for the times when he has ace 10, ace queen. Just going to call that. Not bad. I bet again like we have the king. We would check like we have the king. He kind of needs 8-6 to beat me. Or sixes. It also can look like I have ace-king with the ace of diamonds. Oh, did you figure it out? Good for you. Or were you just totally floating? I haven't limped on cat and X in a while. I want to see what he does. Okay. Good to know. Good to know, good to know. $24.94. Could definitely raise, but sometimes we can limp the sevens, really disguise our hand. I mean, if it was 8s or 9s, I think I would have definitely raised. Otherwise, I mean, just more often. Not that I would never raise 7s, but I'm not very aware of these players. Plus 1 was a shorty, so you're better off not raising if there's a guy with 19 blinds in the fucking table. Because he might just be looking to jam. This is interesting. I think USC may over 3-bet here, but occasionally he doesn't. I am going to 3-bet this one. I'm going to check. I'm going to check it. If he has an ace, he wins. Yeah. That was my problem. I needed to bet turn and river. This is interesting. Cat and X may 3-bet, but only if he's got something, so I don't mind calling with these babies and picking up straight draws and flush draws. Alright, let's get our equity. Make the nuts. Ace 4 can definitely be out there. See a reasonable raise and or bet and a raise. I'm going to raise right here. I think ace 4 goes broke to me. I know sets go broke to me. A lot of 2-pair combos. We see a straight call and a fold. Queen on the river. I don't know if he's got the ability to fold 2-pair. If he has the straight, he might just jam. Kings are no good, sir. Who you trapping? Kings are no good. What you doing? What you talking about, Willis? Nice trap. Small raising first. Get called 3 ways. Somebody flops or turns the straight on you after you check a set of kings. I got this for you, buddy. That's what I think. Hey, look, now I have kings. Up to $25.67 now. Fucking $80 profit pot. Jack on the turn's not bad. I am going to go ahead and 3-bet this, or 4-bet this. Obviously, we're not folding. There's a lot of pairs in the big blind. Player calls. We do have the king of clubs. Okay. Sweet, you're drawing dead. Have a nice day. I mean, if you have ace-king, or if I have ace-king, I guess that works. Sometimes. 26-13 now. These tables are pretty fucking good.
FYI, it's a Chi-Chi's collar off.
No, I have it right here.
Okay.
Because I'm walking around naked. I'm free balling, baby.
Oh, man.
Who's that, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, how's she doing?
You know.
That pretty much sums it up. Ugh, shocking.
Oh my god, I just got like so hot. I'm glad it's hitting the feverish part early. Let's get this over with.
Should definitely try to take some ibuprofen.
I took some. I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why it's breaking right now.
Yeah.
I took some before I got out of bed right now. I had like 5 something.
Keeping up on your water?
Absolutely. I was having Josh peas today. You know, you pee really long.
I have an efficient bladder. I'm sorry.
I was having those peas all day where I was just like, damn, it's still going.
Every person in my life with this.
And then I realized that I've been drinking so much water.
I was gonna say you need to stay up on that.
I've been, yeah, and the juice is actually good too.
Yeah.
I've been having a cup of that with food. And I've been forcing myself to eat.
Oh. Don't tell me I pulled that 7 right off the deck. Ah.
I figured out what this candle reminds me of. It's a doll I had that used to
Doll.
smell like this because the wax part of it, you know.
Oh.
There's a doll I had. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like my strawberry shortcake doll.
You know,
She was scented,
I remember those from school.
right?
Yeah, all the girls
Now
had
smell
them.
this. It smells like strawberry
100%.
shortcake, right?
100%. Yep. That took me right back to fucking first grade when every girl smelled like that.
Right? It was. I had it burning last night, and I was like, "Oh my god, it smells like my doll."
This guy's actually check raising me. I mean, like, what is going on here? What did you check raise with? Ace high? Are you ace high? Seriously?
Okay, I'm trying to smoke. I've been having to use my pipes because the paper hurts.
Yeah. That's gonna be very drying too. Yeah, he just 2 pair. God, if an ace had hit the river, oof.
I made a post on my Snapchat. You know, my Snapchat's really risque. So I posted a little naughty
Mm.
thing on my Snapchat, and you know, everybody's hitting me up like, "I'll take care of it. I'll do it. Come over. Come over." And I'm like, no. I just wanted to post it. I'm not saying.
You gotta watch what you say though, babe.
I'm not trying to find a. I know, and after I reread it, I was like, oh. But I just liked it and wanted to post
There's a gay boy on Twitter who advertises for his OnlyFans by putting out who's coming to keep me company tonight. And, you know, he's this
Yeah.
Latino boy and all like that. And you know, and all like that. He literally, because I know him from Grindr, he eventually he texted me when he started doing that. I know you follow me on Twitter, but if I want you that day, I will just call you. This is
Right.
never for when I want company.
See,
was
and
like,
that's the
okay.
thing. But see, there's this one guy that's out in North Las Vegas that's been hitting me up and wanting me to come out, and he's just too far, and I just haven't felt like going.
Babe, you're sick. You can't.
Oh no, I'm not going.
I'm saying.
Oh no, please, I am saving myself for Tuesday. I'm getting tiny with my boyfriend. I am saving it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny because he saw that and he's like, I think he got a little butthurt. And I was like, sorry, I'm actually sick. I think he thinks I'm lying to him. Something always comes up.
I would think you were lying, but then again, I would talk to if I was one of those guys, and then I would talk to you could talk to a gay boy or a female friend, and they would be like, no, that's you post shit all the time when you just have like no intent of whatever.
Right. And I posted it like hella early this morning. Like,
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny because he's like hitting me up now. I'm like, no. My bad. I shouldn't have posted that. next 10 days.
No.
It's gonna be all like mid-70s, high 60s.
Nice.
Explains the cold
Yeah.
that I have now.
Well, yeah, because you don't. It's not so much when the temperature changes, but when the barometric pressure drops, you seem to get sick. You know.
Get in here and enjoy this bed before Sergeant decides to bring his licking ass up here.
This is weird. What the hell paid me there? Sure, why not? I bet Turn River. Okay. Yeah, they are donating today, which is nice. I mean, the guy with the Kings even went to the nth degree by checking the river and then check raising all in. Like, he had zero doubt. Like, this guy had zero doubt he was good, which is fucking hilarious in a three-way pot. So, yeah, that's pretty much a donation. I guess we can get off this table.
I know sitting here disturbs you. I'm gonna move in a second. Just.
Six. That's not a six.
I think I'm also gonna take a CBD gummy. Try to just pass
Trying
out.
to just knock out for the night, yeah. He's supposed to have the diamond a lot. I guess he can have some sets, even sets of tens. But he's supposed to have the ace of diamonds to check, to bet the flop, check the turn. He should have had it already made, like ace jack, ace queen of diamonds. This player betting should have a lot of sets, so I think on the river you want to bet. Wow, he did have a set of tens with the diamond. I mean, good on him for not betting the river. This table's dead. I think we have to stay on this one because of Bash. I mean, there's a couple of effective stacks over $100, but I think until, well, I mean, he's only got 26 bucks in the table, but he's been reloading 50s, so we might want him. All right, well, we're gonna call this. All right, you win. Fold. Yeah, this table's dead. There are other 10 and L's, so we're gonna get on those lists. I do have 10 and L's over here, though. Yeah, I might as well just move one of these down. Fold, fold. I mean, Bash is in. Like I said, he's doing weird shit and paying everything off, so. Let's just check. Ace sucks. Because Bash will have every ace. That's fine. Even in a limp pot. So, I don't love it, but, I mean, I'm going to get off this table. And there's
I'm so happy that you're playing.
Me too. Been needing it. There's 3 more 50 NLs I'm on the list for. God damn it. Get up there. Ooh, we got the Flush and Gutty. I'm just going to go ahead and bet it. This is one of those pot builders. I don't do this much, but we also take down a lot of equity. So when nobody... I mean, there was 5 people in the pot. I would expect somebody to have something to latch onto. But... I like betting this big and fast. So we see a call here. If NBC gets out of the way, I'm probably going to check the turn. Because other than really Queen 10, there's no real draws. I mean, he could have 10-9 and have gotten there, but we're absolutely going to pay off if that's the case. But we got 2 bets out of him. That's pretty good. We'll call this one. Set of 10s. I don't know if we bust him by going bet, bet, bet. So I think getting 3/4 of his stack is pretty fucking good. Player bets pot. Let's just put him in. He should have an overpair a lot. If not, he may still call anyway with just ace-king. My hand can look like a lot of draws. Ace-10, what are you thinking about? Thanks. Appreciate you drawing dead. We got a 50 NL here. Going to sit down there. Bash is sitting out again. If he ditches the table, we're going to ditch it too. But we're going to get off this one in a sec. Yeah, we'll get off this one. Nope. Sitting at 2609, so a little better than 165 in about an hour and 3 minutes. Wow, that's loose. Good call. We might have to get off here. I mean, if he keeps reloading 50s, I guess it's worth it. If he's throwing a party. It's the only table he's on, so this is loose. Okay. He's just going to call everything. Nice catch. $20 shooter. Oh, I wondered why his color was different. It's because he's a target. This isn't the spot color, it's Uber spot. This is loose. I'm going to open this one. I am going to bet here. Bash is in. We missed. We check. Look at that. 10 jack was good. Fold. Fold. I'm going to check back the king. He can definitely have a 6. He can definitely have flush draws. I think we go for a little value. And we go for this. Yeah, he's just going to whatever. I don't mind chopping up pots with you. I'm going to stick around. I know he's short, but I feel like he's going to reload. So I want to see if he does. It is getting to that point, though, where nobody's going to want to play with us. Like, see how nobody's raising my blind? Because I have too much money on the table. So many blockers. King's not bad. Come on. Bash will jam all flushes and kings. Just bet the river. I think we pay him off if he jams. Just because he's going to do weird shit enough of the time that we might win, but also we want to give him action. That's fine. Kings. Come on, buddy. Nice. Come on. How do you just call? You got to jam, right? First raise he makes, he folds. 7's okay. Hopefully Bash jams, these guys fold and I get to call. That would be the ideal. Bash jams. We see one call. I mean, I can't fold. We're going to see checkdowns a lot. Soj might bet. Yeah, good bet, Soj. Good bet. I don't think you're ever betting on a pure draw. So he can have this. He can have, you know, a flush draw that picked up a pair. He can also have hands as random as fucking Queen 7 and 5-4. You're gonna get to see it, man. Yeah, he flopped it. That's crazy that he bet it right away. Just check min raise. You win. Alright, Bash left, so we're done with this table. There's plenty of other 50 and Ls we can get on. Whoa. That was weird. At least I hit the maximize button.
Hello there.
What's up, Chloroform? Trigger fire, what are you doing? Jack on the turn for 2
Hello
pair.
there.
There it goes. So it's kind of interesting. This player bet the flop, bets the turn. He can definitely have ace-5, ace-jack. This player jamming is kind of bad because he's a super rock, so we're going to give him credit for ace-jack and just fold. He can also be dumb and just have ace-queen here, but set of 5s, set of 7s. Look at this. And I had 2 pair. How good am I? I love how the guy takes a while like he's thinking about folding a set. So this is that dry flop that we talk about. Betting big here would make no sense. So we're going to bet small like it's ace-king. Player calls. I think we can set it up like we're going for value. He can have some gut shots he called us on the flop with, so we just got to bet twice. And that's it for this table. Eat 7, no good. And we got 15 Ls coming, but I'm going to put a 10 L on screen until then. Yeah, it looks like there's 2 more 50 Ls and I'm like second on the list. Ooh, right in the door. Full house. Pretty good. I'm just going to bet. It's kind of like whatever. I don't know if he has much here. He might. I think you can definitely fold on that low 3 flush board versus 2 callers plus a blind all in. Well, the blind all in is really not a factor there. You're right. Normally you're right, but here's the thing. Just because I know something about a way a player's playing doesn't mean other players don't know it too, right? So players may be calling looser. So when the short stack goes all in for 1/3 the pot, or half the pot, whatever it was, you know, the players behind know that that player is super tilted and they're just like, okay, maybe I can call here with like the 9 or the 10 of hearts and just check down and, you know, take a shot at this $20, $25 pot. And, you know, but if I call there and it goes check all the way down, I win that one well more than 50% of the time, and I was getting 4-1 on my money. Actually, I was getting like 5.5-1 on my money. So it's really, that's the question you got to look at, because just because I know the player's making mistakes and playing super tilted, it doesn't mean other players don't know that too. So you kind of have to take it with a grain of salt. Now, when the other player bets the turn right away with no other action, then yeah, you just fold. But you're never going to fold that flop. Not in a cash game. Tournament, yes. Tournament, absolutely, 100%. But never in a cash game. Just because top pair is pretty strong. Like, people forget, like, not facing too much action in that situation, top pair is pretty strong because we know that Bash would be bluffing just a ton just to take any kind of shot at it. Wow, you guys hear that wind? You know what I'm saying? Like, he would just be taking every shot. And the fact that it's 14 blinds to win 48 blinds, you know, is significant. I mean, that's really how you make your money playing cash games is, you know, you play the odds. You know, you kind of look at, you know, you look at the price you're being laid and go from there. But I get what you're saying. I could have definitely folded it. It's no huge loss. But, you know, anytime somebody's going to offer you a bet that's 3 or 4-1 on your money, you kind of want to take it with top pair, because the ace of diamonds can just be out there, or the, you know, any high diamond should call there, you know. Plus there was gut shots, there was, you know, overcards. Like, his bet really didn't mean anything, you know. Do I want another 50 NL? I don't think I do. So I'm going to let that one go. I think we're good here. But I definitely agree with what you're saying. You would be folding even with top pair. It's not a huge mistake. And honestly, it's just missing a, you know, a free 40 blinds when you fold it, you know, for the most part. But it's not a huge mistake to fold it, you know, just like it's not a huge mistake to call it, or, you know, to fold the turn not really feeling like top pair isn't good. It's just because it's so weak and there's so much equity against you. But I think either is fine. Personally, I'm going to take every little edge I can. And I think you have to look at the fact that it was 9 blinds to win 40 blinds, you know? Kind of really wanted to call this one too, but of what I know of this player, he's not going to slow down. In a 3-way pot, he may heads up. I'd have called this. Straight's good here. I don't think there's ever a flush here. Unless Pure Aggression has exactly King, Queen of Diamonds or clubs, I don't think there's ever a flush here. This is going to be 2 pair a lot that's going to win. Pure Aggression is going to have Ace, King, Ace, Queen a ton. I don't see this as being a flush very often. Yeah, set. But set of jacks, look at that. And I missed that one. But I think he plays it a little heavier on the flop if there's 3 of us. And a little lighter on the turn and river. So maybe we don't get all the money in, maybe we do. I'm definitely never folding there. So, sucks. Oh, we got him. Ugh. I've got no action on aces for the last 3 days. I should have bet the turn.
Ooh, one of the other pluses of not being at the shop anymore?
Yeah.
I've been wanting to bring my other bottle of Lubriderm home, but I liked having it at the shop. But now I can have it home.
Blah, blah, blah.
It's the little things.
Right. Well, I mean, if I was ahead on the flop, I'm definitely ahead on the turn, because that 6 doesn't really do anything, so I think we just put this guy in. Beat the snap call. He's going to have King Queen a lot. If I had a diamond, I would be continuing. I thought it was an all-in pre-flop. Just turn around. No. It wasn't an all-in pre-flop. It was a call pre-flop of a raise, and then an all-in for, like, less than half the pot. It got called twice ahead of me, so it was 9 blinds to win 44 blinds with top pair, no diamond. And the original raiser wasn't even the one jamming. It was the short stack out of position, so that can just be any pair. You know what I mean? But yeah, normally you'd be right. I wouldn't continue with a diamond. See, that's the funny part. If I have a diamond, Now, granted, if I have 9-7 of diamonds in that exact situation, 9-7 offsuit with, like, 9 of diamonds, in that exact situation, I am continuing. But if it isn't the exact situation, the diamond makes me continue less because you're more likely to be up against draws when you don't have a diamond in your hand. And it's a small factor, but it's like an extra 12th of the time you're up against draws. When you're not up against draws, you're up against value. And 9-7 top pair 7 is not exactly a strong value hand that's going to hold or be very happy getting much money in. So that's something to think about. If we were heads up, continuing with a diamond for sure. Like if he had just jammed and the other two players had folded, then yeah. We're calling with top pair. Probably for a full pot size bet. Because the diamond is a backup, the 7 is a backup, a 9 is a backup against most of the things he's going to be jamming. Like overpair 10s. But he could just have like middle pair. Could have gut shot. This is fun. I'd like the 3 of clubs dealer. 9's pretty good. If I can't have a 3, I'll take a 9. Because now we get to bet value. Kings v Kings. Ooh, free roll. Nope, no free roll. Call here, usually a 3. So we're trying not to make 2 pair. 10 in the river. He can have 9-10 for sure. If we see a lead out, we may have to call it. We're just going to check. 6-8. Gut shot. A double gutty. Nice. Good value. No real point in betting there. Like, versus Soj specifically.
You said next Tuesday for you.
Yeah, a week from Tuesday, yeah.
So that's the first, okay.
Yeah. I don't know yet, though. We're going to talk it out. Look at this. This guy flopped quads and didn't get all of his short stack in. That's hilarious. Yeah, we'll talk it out tomorrow when I'm there with him.
Oh, I thought you guys had already booked it.
No. He's got to book it tomorrow night. By tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, just try not to do it on Halloween, because I might want to do something on Halloween.
Okay. Pure aggro may do something, but I don't mind calling these every now and then. Check. Fold. We can open that one up.
I think I want to watch Hocus Pocus 2 again. It was so good.
Oh, you did see it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Blanche has thinned out.
Blanche, my niece?
Yep.
Well, I mean, didn't we say that last time we saw her? That she was going to, or she gotten too thin, you mean?
I think she's okay right now, but we're going to give it time.
Aaron was super duper 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 skinny when he was about that age. And I don't think he had anything going on, but...
Yeah, no, Abe was super, super skinny, but
yeah.
Blanche was more muscle. It wasn't chunk. I just felt like she had a little bit of a complex about it, and so hoping it's not.
Well, she's a female in America, so yeah, she's got a complex about it.
Yeah, but I'm saying Edith,
No,
and, you know what I mean? Edith
know.
and Cora didn't, and I just concerned about Blanche. But she just posted beautiful pictures of them in St. Martin.
Yeah, something like this just seemed kind of fishy to me. I almost called with the 6s. Wow, my dude had aces. I guess that's what I was feeling. But the other guy had a set of 9s.
Ooh, should we see a show on Halloween?
There is a show, and it might be fun to go to just because it's a shit show. I have the inside track.
Oh, okay. Well, send me the info.
I will do.
I just found this thing called Saws and Strings.
It's at the Majestic, and it's the Halloween weekend.
Oh, okay.
Sin's doing stage management, and it's an interesting concept because it's kind of like a walkthrough thing. Like you're kind of talking to the characters, and it's an interesting way to do a play like that. But the inside track is that the director is on coke and fucking it up 8 Ways from Tuesday. That was half of what I was talking to her about today. Is that she's basically just doing this one as a job. Like she was trying to talk to the producer and say that it should be canceled because it's such a shit show, but the guy's already sold so many tickets that it's like he can't. He's got to just kind of let it sit for what it is. But I had the thought that it might be fun to see the chaos.
I'll look into it. Well, this one is music. And they're actually doing it on Halloween night.
What music?
It's this Halloween, join us for a chilling evening of shock and song with music by the Las Vegas String Quartet, featuring the incomparable Alexandria Lee on piano. Saws and Strings is a horror-based musical spectacle with a haunted walkthrough prior to the show starting.
Where's it at?
Industrial Sound, 2330 South Industrial Road.
Oh. So this is always interesting. I mean, if Krieg jams, I'm calling. Okay. I was kind of worried that if USC jams, because his bet's a little small, so I don't know if he was setting up the jam. Hey, appreciate you guys being here. We obviously needed to 3-bet that one. Sitting at $26.08. So what is that, like $164 in about an hour and a half ahead. So this is fun. Gut shot, please. Oof, open ender. I think we can rep a lot of hands in the river too. So you shouldn't have a lot of. Damn, should I go for this? I think I should. It's just it just always looks like garbage, right? We could have definitely had the same hand. That's a spot that I'm glad I'm able to see now. I used to miss that one, but his betting pattern and timing kind of gave it away. He was like small pair, you know what I mean? And my hand can definitely look like the clubs. So you can have like a 7 here, like A7 offsuit, or A7 suited that made a 7. Just trying to show down.
We missed a show that would have been, I think, enjoyable for both of us.
What's that?
It was like a candlelight type, like dinner date type thing. And they played From Bach to the Beatles.
Oh, nice.
That would have been something we would have enjoyed. I'll keep an eye out for if they do.
I will say the concert thing is not as appealing to me. Like things with music, just because my, the ear thing, like that. I know I didn't really bring it up, but it really fucked me up.
I was wondering if it was bothering you.
It took hours after. Like I was hearing the ringing, and it actually fucked up my equilibrium a little bit.
Okay.
So it's extreme. I mean, but concerts.
Well,
are loud.
I will say that performance, the sound was completely off.
It was, especially the Thriller medley they did.
You couldn't hear their voices. It was all you could hear was the band.
Yeah.
They needed to turn the band down and turn their mics up.
Yeah. But the problem is you can't turn down drums, so it has to be at a certain level. You know what I mean? The drums aren't amplified. They just are what they are. So this player raises me on bottom set. We're just going to get the money in. He has top set. Good for him. No one-outer for me. But what are you going to do? I love that he just called it pre-flop, too.
14, baby.
I mean, we're in position. I guess we just call here. That's a big bet. I could be outkicked. I'm just going to call. Wow, he was just going for bluff. People think polarizing means betting as big as you would with value hands, but that's bigger than he would bet. He would bet like 2/3, 3/4 pot. You bet the full pot? That's not polarized. That's dumb. Because if you were value betting a hand, you would not bet it that way because you wouldn't want to overcommit and stick yourself. Because what happens if you get raised then? And you can't show down a king.
I'm going to Vegas Pizza Fest. They're gonna have the largest mobile pizzeria, like there. It's a food truck, but this is a ginormous fucking.
How big could it be?
It's like on a dually.
Jesus. Seems excessive.
Well, I mean, to have a pizzeria, you gotta put a pizza oven and stuff in a food truck. Like, it's gotta be huge.
Yeah, but I'm saying you could do it smaller. You know, you could do it with like a taco truck. You know.
Yeah, but I think he wanted space. It looks kind of cute.
What is that, a dine-in pizza truck? What the fuck?
It might. I see a table. No, I think it's just. It looks like an actual size of like a decent sized kitchen.
Oh, okay.
And he's like an Italian kitchen. He's making pizzas and the dough and stuff.
Yeah. This guy bet full pot on the flop. I called. Went check, check, turn. I bet the river and he paid it. His full pot bet on the flop I wasn't 100% sure about because he was not the original raiser. And when that's the case, players typically aren't bluffing with an ace-high board. So he wasn't bluffing, but he had no idea what to do after that.
Oh, damn. Tickets are sold out for Pizza Fest. Okay.
When is it?
November 12th.
Damn, they sold out.
They had them in tiers, too.
Oh,
They have a
wow.
general admission and a VIP, and then there's 3 tiers in each one of those.
VIP for Pizza Fest.
Yeah.
How you gonna not call it VI Pizza?
I'll be keeping it
Hey.
next one.
Hello, hello. Wow, lots of people's here. How you guys doing? Well, that's an easy call. Making lots of money today.
It's
Hello
unlimited
there.
samples.
Well, that's probably why it's sold out already. I mean, this is just... The good part is, I mean, I think my overs live here. Oh, that ace is not great, although it is a bluffable card. He can for sure have the ace of clubs, but I think we do have to go for this bluff. I mean, if he has the suited ace of clubs, I don't know how you fold. Pair of sevens, good call.
$125
Damn.
for the top tier of the VIP tickets.
What the hell do you
That's
get
all
at
that's
top tier?
available. You get early access an hour before general admission, complimentary beer and wine from like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different companies, and culinary samples that aren't available to general. In the VIP lounge, access to air-conditioned and VIP restrooms, and pizza-themed merchants and artists. If I drank, that would be a great deal.
Right. Even $120, you know, you're talking about pizza and beer. You're definitely going for the experience because it's hard to get your money back on that one.
Right.
I volunteer at a radio station, and yeah, you have to mix around the drums, and in small rooms it's really difficult to mix vocals without terrible feedback. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, we went to a show. It was a great show, but I have hearing problems. I have a hearing damage from meningitis years ago, so it doesn't cause a problem too much anymore. But the very first number that they did was a Thriller medley, and it was a 4-piece band, and it just kind of it does this thing where it overmodulates in my ear, and I lost the low register, so it can actually get to the point where it gets so bad where I can still get dizzy and all like that. Luckily, I think they made some adjustments after that, but yeah, it was really bad for me. I actually got dizzy during that first number. I didn't even tell you.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so rare though. Oh, look at that! I knocked it straight right out there. Well, that was easy. We're probably sharing the same hand, or he's got 2 pair. I don't think we ever fold. Yeah, Ace King, way to go! You're drawing dead. Hey, look, I made a 6 card straight. That's cool. I don't need it, but I'll make it anyway. See how cool that is? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's really cool. You don't need it. You only need it to the 8 from the 4, but still, it's nice. It's pretty. Yeah, I would imagine the drums would be the biggest issue with most venues. I talked to Sin about the drummer, because to me he was the drummer was the shit. Like, he was killing it. Like the guy there was a guy who was dressed like Darth Maul who was lead guitar, and he was on the end, which is interesting, but I think the reason why he was on the end was that there was this industrial fan right in front of him, like one of those carpet cooler things, and he had it blowing on him, so he was trying to look like Slash from November Rain video. Like, he was feeling it, man. Halfway through the show, there was a big guitar solo, and he whipped his hood off, and the hair's just blowing in his face, and he was just rocking.
I thought all the band members were actually pretty exceptional.
Oh yeah.
And then the hot guy.
I was gonna say everybody's favorite was the bass player.
The hot guy. I mean,
this guy was like a model playing bass.
I mean, he was everything that every TV show in the 90s and early 2000s deemed hot guy.
Yeah.
Tall, dark, handsome.
Chiseled jaw.
Oh my god, the hair.
Yeah, the hair. He had the shirt, the black shirt. He looked like a black pirate.
With the cherry hat.
And he had like but not too hairy. But he had the Robin mask. Like, that was his whole costume. Like, it was just. I mean, you might as well just.
And I saw him walking in when I was coming in. He was coming in from smoking.
I saw that too. Yeah.
And then he had a drink, and that drink sat there untouched, and then in 2 seconds it was gone. I looked back, and he had downed that whole.
Well, they were working, man. Each one of them, and they all had their music on iPhones in front of them. That band was fucking working. Sin was telling me that she ends up using that. She's been in a lot of things with that band, and the drummer specifically, and they're fucking intense. Her song changes tempo and all like that. She's like, I felt bad when the music came down for him because it changes tempo, and Carrie's supposed to seem disjointed and all like that, and so that's why that song's that way. I was like, yeah, right before you came out, the guy who was playing the piano had a Phantom of the Opera mask on. He whipped it off and was like leaning in to look at the fucking sheet music like, I'm gonna fucking get this. And she told me that it was a thing with him. He was like really struggling with it all week, but he crushed it because it's a hard thing.
Yeah. No, they were all
They were fantastic.
They were my favorite part of the whole thing, honestly.
Yeah, they were.
Watching them more than
I was watching them a lot. Yeah. We can definitely be up against the overpair, but I don't think we can fold with the backdoor flush draw, gut shot, and top pair. So we're just going to put this guy in. He's going to roll aces on me a ton here, though. Queens, that's the worst case scenario because, well, we chop. There you go. It's a worst case scenario because now my queen is no good, but we just chop. But it's funny because I wish he had kings. Fender makes good ones made specifically for guitarists. People are close to the stage. If you experience ringing in your ears, you should look into professional earplugs. Oh, dude, I went through all that. This is scar tissue. It's almost all gone. The last time I had it checked, it was pretty much all gone, but there's certain parts of my eardrum that are thinner than other parts now, as I'm told. The scar tissue used to be the issue. It used to cause vertigo because when that low part of my eardrum would rattle, it would whack that scar tissue up against my eardrum, which would fuck with the little bones right behind it, which is where you get your equilibrium from, and you just end up fucking not passing out, but you fall over like the world just went, Like, it literally looks like the floor is on the ceiling. And it's not like it immediately happens. You watch it happen. You watch the floor go, is the worst fucking
this
feeling.
also happens on shrooms.
Right. This is, again, you see why I don't need to do this shit. I've had enough breaks from reality and fucks with my equilibrium. I don't need to be doing shrooms.
I'm ready for a break in reality from shrooms anyway. Not from any other way. Like, that psychedelic moment I had on weed the other day was kind of amazing.
Yeah, Fender makes a good one. I was looking for because I use the headphones that I have. They actually have the bass loop in them. I always make sure. It's just like, it's like these ones that have the one that allows air to escape through here. It's so pressure doesn't build up on the inside, because if I have the ones that are closed, it'll cause me headaches and shit. And I used to carry a pair of these with the cord cut off everywhere I went. And you remember that. And I would just pop one. Usually it was my right ear first. And I would just pop it in when shit was too loud. And it helped. But, yeah, I should have brought them that night, but I didn't realize, how intense the band was going to be.
Yeah, and that room really it's not that big.
Yeah.
Really
You know what it is?
all that.
They needed some suppression on the thing, like some egg crates or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because
Like,
I think they expected more people to be in there to absorb sound.
but it was cavernous. The place was pretty full.
No, that entire back part was empty.
Was it?
Yeah.
I felt like there was like 80,
Those front
80 or
tables
so
were
people there.
that, like, remember on the seating map, the dark blue tables?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I
Those-
forgot there was
Yeah.
there was the way back. Yeah.
Those were all, when I would turn around, those ones were all empty. I know you haven't been feeling well. Mama's sorry for being so mean to you, but I just can't do the licking, okay? Last night was a pivotal moment in confirming yet again that I'm not supposed to be a mom. I got so frustrated not knowing how to help him,
Yeah.
and then I just shut down. I pushed him away and shut down. Can't do that with a human kid, you know what I mean? And I would probably do that.
Let's see, where are we at? 2602. So we're chilling right around the same issue. Right around the same area.
This way, Inspector? I love this skull pillow.
Yeah. It's a good little find. Where did we...
I got that at Shein.
Was that a Shein find?
Yeah, and then I saw it again, so I bought it again. I have another one down there for if this one gets messed up. Because, they don't necessarily bring things back. They don't keep them in stock.
No.
And they were $3. So
Although
I was like...
I did see that same pattern. It stuck out at me on Wish a while ago on a tapestry. So probably similar.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure if I go on the hunt I can find them, but for $3 I was just
Oh, yeah.
like... I wish I had bought 2 more.
Yeah.
Alright, Serge, Mom's head hurts. I probably shouldn't eat that Twinkie.
That's a nice C-bet takedown. A lot of people don't bet that. Alright, we can get off this one. Double and ditch.
You know what? I might actually be hungry, Sarge.
There's a fucking shock.
I'm like, no, I'm not hungry. I had that little half sandwich, but that was when I was talking to Brooke.
Right. Well, that was a while ago, man.
And on top of that, I've smoked. Oh, I know you look so precious. I don't want to get up. You're so drugged. We just keep you drugged.
That guy drugged.
That's what Mama's doing right now. Let me put you. I'm trying to get you comfy.
God damn it. Get there. Foldy, foldy. Ba, 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 ba. Eh. Yeah, I figured all my outs were live here. Spade, 9, or queen. 15 outs close. We're not gonna. Well, I guess we can wait on this. Can we get something going over here? God, I've been on this table the whole time. It's just kind of a dead. Like, I'm not losing money on this table, but I just can't seem to get anything going. I guess I took that one bluff spot, which was kind of bad. Wow. Not a great call, bro. I mean, it worked for you this time, but it's not a great call. Although he was short stacked, so I guess he's supposed to call that with 70 blinds. It's a little high. He really shouldn't even been playing the hand. Was that his first hand? No. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Why did my shit go mute? Oh, there it goes. Tempting. So what do we got? 4 20NLs and... Or no, sorry, 4 10NLs and... No, 4 50NLs and 5 10NLs. So, 150 bucks out there. So we've already doubled through. Just going to call here. This player is short. Player limping here can be stronger. I think this is one of those ones where we just want to make a pair. Make a 7. I do like the call here. I don't know what Johnny's thinking about behind, but I think for the most part we can call. If it goes check, check, turn, and diamond river, we can bet. He's going to make 2 pair a lot on that queen, though, so we're going to let it go. I just don't think he's going to give up, even if the worst card comes off for him, like the ace of diamonds, I don't think he's going to give it up. It's not the greatest. I'm going to check. Call here. I mean, I would check ace king, but this player might not know that. So we're just going to call. Check. King of the river, we're going to check, and hopefully he bluffs. If he does have a king, he's obviously never going to give it up. We're going to see how much he bets, though. Yeah, he's always going to go for it. I just chopped it with this guy over here. He's always going to go for a bluff. I think we do want to go ahead and bet half pot just in case. We want to be up against the obvious hands like Jack 10 and King Queen. We kind of want to make other aces feel kind of fearful. Plus, when we pick up a spade on the turn, we can go check check and get the river for free a lot. Should be up against Jack 10 a ton. Sometimes King Queen, Queen 10, Queen Jack. Every ace. That Jack's kind of a bad card. King 10, Jack 9, Queen Jack. It's kind of hard if you have Queen Jack because it is a single raise pot, but I was not the original raiser, so you don't know really where I'm at. So it's kind of rough when he bets. He can have Jack 9 for sure. Yeah. We're going to go ahead. Oh, I meant to bet more. I fucked that up. I fucked this up. If he just calls, I'm pissed. If he raises, it's fine. I was going to say anything but a club or an ace. He's not supposed to have a lot of sets. Wow. Guess I saved myself money. I don't know why he wouldn't bet there. How do I ever have a 4? This is kind of weird. Just because of what I know of this player, I almost folded that. I gotta remember though that I underplayed it. Min 3-bet is a lot of pairs, so that ace isn't necessarily bad for us. I think we call. He's going to have jacks a lot. Problem is he's going to have all pairs. Wow. Okay. Ace in the turn isn't bad here. Should have bet bigger on the turn, Tuck. Min raise, call, 8x. And a snap call from the short stack. So this is an overpair that's going all in. This should never be anything else. Maybe it's a pair of 7s occasionally, but he still shouldn't fold if he's going to take this line. I love the call. Put him in. He's putting in less than a penny, so the guy can still fold. Less than a penny. Or a penny left. The absolute nuts. Yeah. I actually have notes on that player that says that he does that with the nuts. He leaves you with less than... you're all in. Kings. If I had a club here, I think I would continue. All these people leading out like they're gonna scare you with a half pot lead into you a 3-bet pre-flop, and then the board favors me, the 3-bet or the 3-bet raise or pre. 2 pair. coordinated. Oh, god damn it, I meant to bet more again. My finger slipped. I meant to bet 3/4 pot, not a dime. I'm going to go ahead and bet here. God damn, why is this not clicking? We pick up the flush draw on the turn. Somebody can definitely have 2 pair that beats me, but I think we have to go for value here. Really strong value. Yeah, I screwed up. I screwed myself. I missed value, for sure. By that misbet, because they both would have folded the turn anyway. $25.80 now. We're gonna 3-bet Fang, pretty big, because I am in the small blind. Ba, 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 ba. Flop the set of 4s over here again. Hopefully nobody's got top set on me. So we're just gonna bet. And it checks to me. 8-9 can be there. A 10 can be there for sure. 7 can definitely be there. I think we just bet half pot. We should get called a ton. 9's not bad. Yeah, 7's not good, sir. That's the best scenario for... He had 7-3 suited. I love it. Calls this flop, which isn't bad because he has backdoor heart draw. This trip 7 should be good a lot, but when I continue betting at half pot, you should not lead this. He can check call because if I have him beat, I'm going to bet pretty big. And if I don't have him beat, I'm going to bet and not call a raise. So the check raise is not, a bad play. But he bets 2x pot into this. Like, what's going to call you, bro? Ugh. We can get off that 10 and L. Got a little bit of a headache. Gut shot. Nah. I'm going to lead the 9. Don't do this too much, but I think it's fine. Board's kind of disjointed. Do have backdoor straights. Ace King suited. Boom, boom, boom. Lots of folds. 25.93. So we're sitting right around the same area. Got a double and ditch here on Canyon Lands. I guess we can get on the list for these other ones. That's a small open. I am going to kick it up. I think we find out right away if he's got a good hand. I'm not in luck. There is no seat at that table. Why does it keep saying that? Oh, there is. Oh, it's glitched. Oh, I gotta wait on this one 10 minutes. So we have a 2.5x raise, a call, my 3-bet, and then a call and a call. Look at this straight flush. I think we just check. Pray for hearts, jacks, and aces. We can definitely be up against pairs of 6s and 4s. Ace, deuce. I don't think you lead out into this without a pair of jacks or better. This can even be queens, believe it or not. I'm going to let this go. I mean, you should just be getting it in. There's no 6 behind you. You should just be getting it in. If you have kings plus. Queens plus, I think, too. Quad deuces, kings. Yeah. Kind of makes sense. See, this is why you don't raise so small, because then if he had raised normally and this player had called, my re-raise would have been so much bigger. And the deuces might think about folding. And it's kind of hilarious, so I'm going to make notes on that. Nah. Let's see how that went down. So the 8's opens, Soj opens, Feng calls on the button. The flop goes bet, half pot, and call. And then the turn goes bet, half pot, call. And then the river goes bet 2/3 pot, call by the queen jack. And it's good. Because really, you're saying you have the ace, king of spades, or nothing. I guess you could say you have kings or aces, but you're not going to bet the river this way. Aces aren't going to bet the river this way. Unless you have the ace of spades in your hand, you're not going to do it. So it's too specific. I think that's it's way too it's way too broad. Yeah, I gotta make notes on that one. That's a good one to learn something about Soj. Yeah, he just went half pot, 2/3. And he was going to do that no matter what. Which is silly, because like the board texture's changed. If he had checked the turn and then bet the river, that would have been a different story. If he had checked and called the turn, which you could do with pocket eights, and then the river comes off a spade, you can then lead it. A board pairing spade, you can absolutely lead it. And you're going to make the queen jack fold quite often. You can even check raise it. He might just check back, though. I think you lead it, you do better. And I think I'm tired. I definitely have a headache. I didn't sleep much last night. Yeah, I definitely got to have some food and hydrate like a motherfucker. Plus, I have an important day tomorrow. Hey, second pair. Got the call. King Dewey, protect your hand, idiot. Look at this. I raised this one, flopped the set with a player who called the raise behind. I'm just going to check. Player bets. I am going to call. Check turn. Full House River. Pay it off with King Queen. You're a sucker if you do. King 8, even worse. So I got 3-bet pre-flop on the bottom right here. I'm going to check it. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to take a break, if not be done for the day, because my head is killing me. So I'll tell you guys where we're at in a sec. It's pretty good day. Come on. Let's see where we're at. 26.19. So picked up, what is that? 56, 74, 174 bucks in about 2 hours. So nice. I'd call it pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and kill the stream. I might be back. I probably won't, honestly. I feel very tired, and I got to be up early tomorrow, and I got a strenuous day. And but I will be on tomorrow night, probably around 5, maybe 6. Probably 6, maybe 7. But thanks for coming out, guys. Don't forget to follow the YouTube. New stuff coming out. And we'll send you off with one of these here. There you go.